The following video is for entertainment and commentary purposes only. Included in this video are elements of satire, speculation, and personal interpretation, presented in a purely hypothetical context. Any resemblances to actual persons, places, or events is strictly coincidental. This content is not intended to spread hate, harm, or misinformation. Viewers are strongly encouraged to think critically and form their own conclusions based on their own independent research. I'm not a doctor, scientist, nor do I have a degree of any kind. I am not claiming anything as fact or outright truth, nor am I providing professional, legal, or medical advice. I am simply sharing my own opinions and interpretations. This content is intended only as entertainment and commentary. Please enjoy it with an open mind and a critical perspective. At the end of the day, this is just entertainment and we're just having fun. Don't take it as fact. Take it with a grain of salt or as food for thought. And with that being said, viewer discretion is advised. Hey y'all, welcome back. My name's Katie, this is Dark Side of the Truth, and we're now friends.
Did we just become best friends? Yep!
If you still believe that celebrities are just glammed up icons, and you have not yet heard the conspiracy theory that claims that they're all actually just demons wearing human skin suits, then buckle up, honey. Because in this episode of Katie Exposes It, we're taking a closer look at 10 of the most iconic celebrity photos and album covers ever released. At a distance, they're perfect, polished, untouchable. But the second you zoom in, things get real dark real quick. How about we take a look at what's really hiding behind all that glamour? Before we go any further, do me a favor and smash the hell out of the like button. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, come on over and get subscribed to the channel. And make sure you hit that little bell icon so hopefully, fingers crossed, YouTube will notify you whenever I upload new videos just like this. But with that being said, let's get straight into this video. Roll the intro.
They live, we sleep, the alarms going off, beep beep. Time to wake up to the deceit. Our whole reality's made up by the elite.
If you haven't had the opportunity to yet come across this picture, allow me to bring it to your attention. In this photo, Ariana Grande is on the set of the movie Wicked, which, side note, staff on site have reported tons of weird happenings and unexplained strange events taking place on the set of that movie, but that's a topic for a whole nother episode. At first glance, this picture doesn't appear to have anything wrong with it. It's just Ariana going up Glenda's staircase in the movie. But watch what happens to her face when we zoom in. Nah, that's not the same Ariana I saw at the beginning of that movie. Something's not right. That's not a normal human face, in my opinion. The shadows are doing weird things and stretching and distorting her face into something that resembles something sinister. Zoomed in, this picture screams demon spawn, in my opinion. It's almost as if the magic of Oz has a darker side. Truthfully, if this walked into the set of The Conjuring 4, the director wouldn't even call cut. And Ed and Lorraine would probably carve out a special shelf in their haunted basement museum for this broad. Cause sorry not sorry, that's not human. But I digress. Now check this one out. We've got footage from a Chris Brown concert in Philadelphia in 2024. And just wait. What is happening to his face? Look at that. For a few split seconds, his features seem to warp. It's a blink and you'll miss it kind of moment, but once you see it, there's no denying what you just saw. It almost appears as if he's not human. But that would be insane, right? But those eyes, that jaw, it's almost like something else is peeking through. Something darker and not human, in my opinion. Creepy, right? And I already know that some of you are probably thinking it's just lighting or camera angles, but come on. If you're being honest, even that excuse doesn't fully explain what we're seeing in this footage of Chris Brown. It's simply way too hard to ignore how demonic he looks. You've got to admit, this one in particular is giving full-on horror movie vibes. And personally, if I was at that concert witnessing this take place live, I'd bolt out of there so fast, claiming no negative energy from this event. And I'd want a full refund. I bought concert tickets, dude. I didn't sign up to witness no live exorcism. No, thank you. It's a big no for me, dog.
Perfect.
Lady Gaga is known for her avant-garde style, but this performance, and honestly several of her other performances, have taken it to another level. While this isn't exactly a zoom in and have your mind blown moment, her style, vibe, and the way that she chooses to quote-unquote express herself is more on the dark side, if we're being honest. Some might even go as far to say that it resembles something inhuman, or she's trying to, especially when you see these like prosthetic silicone pieces that she decided to attach to her skin and then wear on TV like she's, I don't know, from a different planet or something. Does this look like normal expression or maybe quote unquote artistic choices here? 'Cause personally, I'm not so sure anymore. There's just something eerie and unsettling about 90% of her performances and music videos and quote-unquote artistic style. Lady Gaga isn't the only one who does this. And as you will see by the end of this video, I would go as far to say almost everyone in Hollywood has this same artistic style. Why is it always so dark? Is there something more here? Or am I maybe just reading too far in between the lines? I would love to hear what you think. I promise you're not ready for this one. Even if you've seen it before, you're not ready. Lana Del Rey, 2023, West Virginia, and something seriously weird is going on. Look at the crowd. People are like being pushed or knocked over by something? What that something is exactly, no one really seems to know. But fans at the concert said that the overall energy and vibe was eerie, off-putting, and just overall unsettling. And it's not just this weird, unexplained energy affecting the crowd. Oh, no, no, no. It gets much weirder. Check out her face. Did her features just melt? Or shift? Change? I don't know. And it's not just her. The backup singers, the dancers, everyone on stage starts showing these like demonic, distorted faces. I don't even know what to call it. And on top of all of that, the fan in the crowd, the one who's filming all of this weirdness, his camera starts to completely freak out. Glitching, static, morphing images, the whole thing. Like, this is next level creepy. I don't know if you can simply chalk it up to like stage effects or some insane misunderstood visual trick or something else entirely. Maybe the guy's camera was just glitching and that's why these photos look the way they do. I'm not sure, but wow, this one will keep you up at night.
A wave of demonic energy jolts people through the crowd at Lana Del Rey concert. Weird stuff happened at the Lana Del Rey concert last week.
This was the strangest concert I've ever been to. There was a guy screaming constantly for Lana to kill him. And he kept requesting heart-shaped box.
Go on the road and
The whole vibe was incredibly weird, spooky. But as the night went on, especially the last like 3 songs, her demeanor changed. Lana Del Rey's demeanor changed. And for some reason, my camera kept glitching. On all the photos I was taking. I don't know why this was happening. At the end of the night, she said she had 2 more songs left. She played one of the songs, took a cowboy hat from the audience, and then walked off stage. She walks off stage, the lights come on, the house lights, and then the screen behind the stage says, "The end." And it was over. That was it. Some people posted a few days ago that they went outside and waited for her to come out. And eventually around 1 a.m. she came out and she said her voice was going out. And that's why she didn't play the last song. And that's why there wasn't an encore. But she literally just walked off the stage. It was wild. I loved it. I bet Lana Del Rey would be a good ghost hunter. Do y'all think Lana Del Rey would go ghost hunting? I bet she'd be great at ghost hunting. Because there was energy there. There was a weird, spooky energy at that concert. And I loved it. It was awesome. It was awesome. But yeah, if you were at the concert too, let me hear you in the comments.
Some of the most chilling transformations don't come from a single performance. They come from witnessing in real time the effect that fame can have on a person. Take a look at Rihanna, for example. Before the industry, she looked like your typical sweet girl next door. But after signing that Hollywood contract, her image shifted into something darker. Some might even say ritualistic. Sam Smith is another one who followed the same path. At first, he came across as quiet, humble, even soft-spoken. But now, his stage presence screams occult symbolism, with demonic costumes and red fiery theatrics front and center. Hell, even Taylor Swift, who started off portraying the wholesome, innocent country girl, has suddenly transformed into something entirely different. Surrounded by occult imagery, snakes, symbolism, and her own Satan headdress with horns that she just had to physically place on her own head for added effect, and just to really drive her narrative home, in my opinion. And of course, they're not the only ones. If you look, you'll find examples of this again and again all over Hollywood. It's strange and definitely off-putting. In my opinion, it almost feels like fame doesn't just change people, it consumes them. But I would love to know what you think. Now let's talk about Billie Eilish and her album cover for When We Fall Asleep. On its own, at first glance, Billie's album cover is like minimalist and haunting at best. It's that eerie, dark vibe that majority of Hollywood tries to lean into. We all know this by now, I'm sure. But zoom in and you'll unlock an entirely different story and picture. Now, I know that you can say it's art or just her style, but why? Why so many of them? Like, why is every celebrity having this same style? Is there something more to it? Or are they just playing into the fact that this is a popular conspiracy and hey, let's like laugh and have a joke with them? I don't know, but in my opinion, dark stuff like this isn't very comical, but they seem to think it's fucking hilarious. Her gaze is vacant, almost lifeless. It's as if she's staring into the abyss or something. And again, let me just ask this question. Why is this such a popular look for celebrities to use in their quote-unquote art? Why does it always lean so dark? It's like they're all competing to see who can secretly look the most demonic, and I just don't understand it. And not only her album cover, but we have this video of her doing like this weird backwards lean thing at a concert, and the way her mouth distorts, I'm sorry, but I'm not comfortable with it. Is this another camera glitch or like pixelization and it's just doing weird things? I don't know. Please let me know what you think. Beyoncé captivated audiences at Coachella in 2018. But if you zoom in on a particular moment, you just might be shocked with what you find. Her eyes seem too piercing, her expression distorted and way too intense. Bordering on demonic, in my opinion, but what do I know? Is this just a trick of the light mixed with like a camera glitch or lag because of her flopping her hair back and forth? Or did her quote-unquote mask fall and we just got a glimpse of her true, authentic self? I don't know. Let me know what you think. Either way, it's pretty unsettling, no? And Coachella isn't the only time where this happened to Beyoncé. As you can see on screen, we have multiple instances of this happening. Are they all just camera glitches? Let me know what you think. Check this out. This next one is of Sofia Vergara, and Sofia Vergara was a judge on the popular TV show America's Got Talent from 2020 to 2023. She took a brief break in 2024, but now in 2025, she is back, along with her co-judges Simon Cowell, Howie Mandel, and Mel B. While Sofia Vergara was on the set of AGT, she snapped a selfie at the judges' table, and in the picture, we can see Sofia Vergara as well as the crowd watching the talent acts behind her. Everything seems innocent enough, right? But then we zoom in on the crowd behind her, and boom, what's that, Sofia? Pretty f***ing creepy if you ask me. Their faces are all warped, distorted, and twisted. Some might say almost resembling demonic. It's like the illusion is slipping just enough for the camera to pick up on it. And I don't know about you, but I can't help but feel a little unsettled looking at this. It's almost like it's welcoming some kind of otherworldly energy into the room. It's subtle, but definitely there. And it makes the whole picture seem off. Oh, and funny enough, when I first saw this video on social media, someone commented that maybe the faces of the people in the crowd were distorted on purpose for like legal reasons to prevent like the crowd members from suing the show or, you know, their likeness being used on the show, essentially is what this comment was getting at. But thinking about it, that doesn't really track or make a whole lot of sense in my opinion, since the crowd and their reactions are normally visible on America's Got Talent. And according to my recollection, the cameraman will actually pan out to the crowd, like quite a bit throughout the show. So I don't know if that logically explains why the crowd's faces are so distorted and creepy looking in this picture that Sofia Vergara took, but I would love to hear your opinion. For those of you who have been here for a while, you already know that we gotta talk about Justin Bieber. In particular, we need to talk about his mugshot from January 23rd of 2014, following his arrest in Miami Beach, Florida. Now, I'm sure you've seen this before. Hell, if I'm being honest, I think we've talked about it before on the channel. But it's definitely worth mentioning again, especially when covering topics such as this. Anyways, when you zoom in close and watch his eyes, you'll notice, just for a split second, his eyes flash this really quick, extremely subtle, blink and you'll miss it kind of reptilian glow or extra lizard eyelid thing. I don't even know how to explain it. You just have to see it for yourself. Luckily, I have the clip though. It'll definitely catch your attention. After seeing this, it makes me want to share another story that's gone viral surrounding the Beebster. In recent years, fans have taken to social media to tell their personal, first-hand account stories about how they allegedly saw the Beebster shapeshift right in front of them. And, according to some fans, they claim that they witnessed this on 2 different occasions. Yeah, you heard me right. Some fans claim they witnessed this twice. 2 different times. The first being at Perth Airport in Australia in March of 2017, and then again at one of his concerts, while Justin Bieber was allegedly on stage. However, we were never given any info about said concert. Not the name, the date, the location, the year, nada. And without ever getting any information about the concert, like the name, the date, where it took place, it's very easy for you to write this off as just a wild internet conspiracy theory. But stick with me, here's the wild part. According to fans and eyewitnesses, the reason we have no information or proof of these events happening is because allegedly, according to fans, before anyone was allowed to leave, security allegedly went around and deleted every single video and photograph from everyone's devices. Every single one. Sound familiar? Yeah, well, that's because it should. In my personal opinion, it kind of resembles that Miami Mall incident back in January of 2024, where people online and people at the mall claimed that aliens came out of like a portal and attacked the mall, sending people running around like lunatics, and every cop within a 500-mile radius responding. Yet the cops and official narrative want us to believe that it was nothing more than teenagers with fireworks. Yet again, according to first-hand eyewitness testimony, they supposedly, allegedly, deleted all the footage off everyone's cell phones anyway. Kinda seems like overkill, right? But, just my opinion. And just like that, there's no real evidence of Justin's transformation. Unless, of course, you count his mugshot video and the random stories from a bunch of strangers online. Because, according to them, all the footage was wiped. But the stories? They won't stop circulating. People swear that they saw this happen. Now everyone and their mother and brother are talking about this one. Here we've got Nelly performing live on stage at Juicy Fest Melbourne 2023 in Melbourne, Australia. And wow, something is definitely off. He's behaving so strangely that even Stevie Wonder would be concerned about these movements. Like, look at his eyes, rolling all the way back. His eyes rolled so far back, he resembled Billie Eilish in that album cover that we saw with the white eyes. Except for hers was editing. His, I don't know what it was. And the way he's moving? I'm sorry, but that's not natural or normal, at least in my opinion. It's like his body is no longer fully his own. I don't know. And those hand gestures that he made right before he began to tweak out? Yeah, you'd be correct to assume that there was something dark behind them. At least, that's what a lot of internet users have come to believe. And that's what the conspiracy theory claims. That those hand gestures were dark and demonic, and that's why he started behaving this way. Is that the truth? I don't know. Is it possession live on stage, like the conspiracy theorists claim? A wild performance choice, maybe? Or just a little too much partying? Who really knows for sure? Whatever it is, it's undeniably eerie. And it's the kind of moment that has people replaying the clip again and again, desperately trying to wrap their minds around what they are seeing. So I know I originally promised you 10, but you already know that I love you guys too much to just stop there. So, of course, I had to throw in a couple of bonus ones. Consider these my little extra gift to you. And your gift to me? can be liking and subscribing, mofo. Looky there, I got us both something we wanted for free. Anyways, enjoy, because what I found was way too bizarre not to share. I just had to throw this one in here. Kenneth Copeland, you know, the preacher. If by chance you didn't know him, allow me to apologize ahead of time. 'Cause, yeah, he may talk about God and all, but just look at him. And I'm so not trying to be mean or judge a book by its cover, but for real, y'all, look at him. This man's face, if you can even call him that, his eyes, his expressions, his demeanor. It's like watching a demon crawl straight out of hell in real time, put on a preacher quote-unquote hat, and deliver a sermon. Kenneth Copeland legitimately reminds me of that line from Dax's song, Book of Revelation, where he says, what if the devil entered a pastor and he led a church?
What if being born is dying and dying's birth? Would that mean life's not God's gift, but the devil's curse? And to live was to be evil because its words reversed? What if the devil entered a pastor and he led a church? What if we looked for the truth but didn't know where to search?
That legitimately seems like what we're seeing here. In my opinion, I honest to God don't know how anyone can willingly sit in that congregation and honestly think to themselves, yep, that's one holy man right there. Like, there's just no fucking way. He doesn't even have to shapeshift. He already looks like he came straight out of hell just the way he is. If the devil were a man, he'd be Kenneth Copeland, in my opinion.
Who do you think you are today?
The more we learn about this covenant of God.
What blood? The blood of this covenant. Glory to God. Yes, like Moses of old. There's they're coming one. Oh! Don't ever do it. Don't ever feel sorry for yourself. Don't ever do it. Absolutely stunning. Just delicious. It's so good. And he will be like Moses, and he'll live 120 years. And he said, yeah. Preach it, brother, preach it, brother, preach it. Just before the cross. And we have a healing covenant. Dwells in me. The pure, spotless blood of God. And Hesed was performed for me. He's my blood brother, and my father is my friend.
Lastly, we have this weird Grammy Awards clip. Somebody up on stage takes a quick, innocent-seeming selfie with the audience behind them. Keep in mind, the audience is celebrities, right? 'Cause the Grammys, obviously. Everything looks normal enough at first, right? Except, of course, when you zoom in on the crowd. And again, almost every single face looks warped, distorted, and almost demonic. Otherworldly, not natural. Now maybe it's just bad video quality or pixelization from the camera. But man, oh man, it does not sit right when you watch it. And I just had to include it. Cause not only is it like right on theme, but it's also way too creepy to ignore. So what do you think? Camera glitch or something darker? I would love, love, love to hear your opinions in the comments.
We've come to a point in our lives where a decision has to be made. You see, the world has its ways, and it's inevitable they won't change. We need to stop sleeping. Wake up. Let the darkness fall. Let the truth arise. Watch the scales come on.
So there you have it. 10 insane moments. Plus those bonus ones I just had to squeeze in for you, of course. So, are we seeing demonic possession, the veil slipping, just really strange coincidences and camera glitches? Or is there some other explanation that I haven't considered? As always, I'll let you decide. Do me a favor and drop your thoughts on this topic down below, because I am always blown away with the things that you all notice and the theories that you come up with. Now, before you jump on out of here, do me a favor and smash the hell out of the like button, because it really truly helps push this video out to more and more people. And hey, make sure you're subscribed, because you already know that I've got way more dark truth coming your way, and you're not gonna wanna miss any of it. So make sure you're subscribed with those bell notifications on. So hopefully YouTube will notify you whenever I upload new videos just like this. But in the meantime and in between time, stay curious and maybe keep the lights on tonight, because this one was a little unsettling. Do me a favor and comment dark truth in the comments, just so I know that you made it all the way to the end of this video. And with that being said, I don't think I need to ramble about anything else. I love you all so much, and I appreciate the hell out of your time. Until next time, I'll catch you in the next one. Bye!
I love you.